Okay, welcome back to MVP Mondays. On this episode, I want to talk about what's in a name and the importance of creating the digital brand of you online. So what do I mean by this? As you would know, my online name is NZ365Guy. So why did I choose to become known as NZ365Guy online? Well, my name, Mark Smith, in fact, my parents were so creative, they gave me Mark John Smith as a name. Unfortunately, it just doesn't show up in search engines. 10 years on, if you went and searched right now for Mark Smith, you will not find anything of my content. There'll be no information about what I've done or what my skill set is or how I add value. None of that will be there. So some years ago, around 2009, I called myself NZ CRM Guy. That's how I kind of started out. It was really just my Twitter handle to start with. And then as I progressed through, I made a pivot. I changed to NZ365Guy. And now that has become my online brand. If you Googled right now, NZ365Guy, the first 5 or 6 pages in Google ranking will all point to stuff that I am doing, content that I'm creating, and value that I am giving. So when choosing your name, you need to choose a name to start with. Decide what is it going to be for you. In my case, as I said, I chose NZ365Guy. If I could, I would have stuck with my own name. Your own name is who you are. You grew up with it from birth. And as much as possible, if your first and last name, if you Google them and there's nothing out there, unless you've already created some content, you should try and stick with your name as your name because that's who you are. But if not, be creative. You can be whoever you want to be. What I try to think of when thinking about a name is this. One, don't make it too specific to a brand or product. You know, wouldn't want the word Dynamics in the way I created my name or any of other Microsoft product lines. The reason is there's too big a risk that they're going to rebrand and rechange their name. Why I chose NZ365Guy, NZ, I'm from New Zealand originally, even though I live in London now. 365, there's 365 days in the year. Sure, there's Office 365 and there's Dynamics 365, but 365 is still generic enough for people outside the industry that might be come across my content will still kind of understand, or it doesn't tie me to a specific brand. And why the guy? Well, hey, I'm a guy. So I just put them all together and created that unique name. Try and think of how you can put two names together, often not found in a dictionary, not well known or common, if you like, and you've got a winning formula for developing your own name. If you want to hear more advice that I give on becoming an MVP, like, subscribe, add comments below, and I will try and get back to answering any of your questions that you might have on a future video. Bye for now.